Oh, hi, everyone. What is going on? Paul Maitland first. Don hitting up second. Kate third. Hello, lady. Don't worry, Kate. It's going to be a short show. I have very little for you. What up, Sapporos? What up, blind cat? Kate's out here vomiting rainbows again. Um, Next week we're gonna have a lot of things for you, as we are prepped for Comic-Con Revolution. I should probably wait for a few more people to come in so people don't ask me the questions I'm about to answer preemptively. Sorry, I realized I had to put some brake fluid in the car. I noticed I got a little bit of dirt under my nails. Can't have that just in case somebody wants something. Yes, there may or may not be Star Wars in the background. Nate is watching Star Wars. There we go. He's watching the good Star Wars. He's watching 7, 8, and 9. The good ones. The one that everybody agrees are the most well written and done. So he's watching it for like the 18th time in like 3 years because he's a man of taste and class. All right. Let's see what I got here. Oh, she thought you hadn't started yet. The mobile app is balls? Well, Kate, I don't know if for you that's a good thing or a bad thing, so I don't know what you mean. I have no idea. That could mean you really, really like it, or it could be like I'm impassive to it. All right. Oh no. I dropped all my top loaders. It's a mess. Excuse me. All right, better. What up, Hellbolt? I love you, man. Oh, thank you, bud. All the love right back at you. Movie accurate. Who's the artist? Oh, we found a guy on Sunset that was doing street art, and we offered him a home-cooked meal and a handy, and this is what he came up with. It's Paul Moisland and his impeccable skill. This is unbelievable, by the way. This is just unfreaking believable. I want this as a poster. Bunny Mitch, that's supposed to fly under the radar, man. Doesn't work if you highlight it and put it in text. You can text me that next time. Oh. It's one of those where, wait, did he say that? I don't know. I can't. I don't. Maybe. Oh, hands up, hand up. That's right. We stuck him up, gun style. This is the handsomest Bucky Barnes you'll ever see. This is a bit Fabioso'd, and I love it. This is borderline my fave. Who doesn't love a little butcher? Yes. Nothing, I have the sudden urge to eat cold beans out of a can looking at this photo. More of a hold-up than a stick-up, it's true. Don't let Lilia see Bucky. This is a great Harley. I like this Harley, too. Live action Stitch. This one's going to be very relevant very soon. Oh, yeah. Some goodies. So you can expect to see that next week for the con. Oh, so let me get into it now that I have a dozen of you. So next week is the con. We are definitely not going to be live Friday. I don't believe we are going to be live on Thursday. I am under the current impression that we are just going to be live on Wednesday. Because I will be making everything that is available at the Comic-Con available to y'all first as a pre-order. It'll be the exact same price as it will be at the con for the most part. Yours will be the least price. There are a couple of items that we will be getting at the con that will be going for sale, that the initial con price will be a little bit higher than what it'll be for y'all when we get back. So give a heads up if there's something that we pop up that you like, and we will let you know. The con we've been talking about for 2 months, Comic-Con Revolution in Ontario, California. It is next Saturday, next Sunday. We will have the Paul Maitlands there. I will have some additional Paul Maitland stuff with us as well. And I will have some more Daniel Gonzalez as well. So get ready for some new hotness. It is going to be a good old time. I heard, Money Mitch. You got to pick and choose your battles, man. If it means you can't go to that one, but you can go to LA Con or San Diego Comic-Con, then it's worth it. Sometimes you got to trade the little fish for the biggins. Doug is coming to Vegas for AmazingCon. Yeah, I know. I wasn't invited, so I will be home. Doug's like, oh, I'll go. I'll get a ticket for myself. And that means I'm not going. Or that also means Trevor's not going. That means Doug's going with Doug. So we will have at least 2 new runs. I believe there will be another comic run that we're going to be bringing with us. That is going to be very similar to the one that you just saw yesterday. And I think that's it. We're getting Don Ho's Ninja Turtles at the con. So they will not be ready for the con. But you can expect Ninja Turtles the following week. So you all will have a ton of new stuff to play with over the next 30 days. There's a lightsaber battle going on in the background. Doug, everyone was talking about you going to Vegas. Let me turn it down. All right. I was telling everybody, Doug, that Trevor and I weren't invited. So you're flying solo. Which is fine, because last I knew, I was not allowed in Vegas. Oh, you just got dangled. That's true. Doug did say he bought something as a giveaway. I don't know what it is. He said just let them know there's a secret giveaway. He's going to put it in an envelope, so I have no clue what it is. So I can't even extrapolate on that information. So Doug says he's got a Turtles giveaway. Secrets don't make friends. So weird it's only this channel though. Well, Sapporo's, I don't know what to tell you, man. Dangle, did you and Steven ever work out that trade? Or did it fall through? I've literally not looked at our league in a hot minute. Ah, there you go. I liked it. I hmm. If you say so. Apparently I did. Listen, if you knew what I have to do to fall asleep, you'll understand why I don't remember a lot. No, I just looked at it. It looks like I did. Hands up, am I right? Oh. Ugh. I have not been able to sleep, so I have been like triple hitting the pen before going to bed. 3 firsts and 2 for Hurts and a third. Yeah, I saw it. So my other draft is currently on the last pick of the second round. And I will tell you this for free. After 26 picks, the picking is super slim in this draft. I only have one pick in that league. I believe it's like 207 or 209. And I'm not stoked about the prospects that are going to be there. So I do have 2 ultra sleepers that I'm trying to get. I may trade back out of second, depending on who's there, just to pick up my sleepers. Sephora's like, yeah, I listen to the same podcast every night at bedtime. Sometimes I fall asleep in 3 minutes. Sometimes it takes 2 hours. I can usually smoke myself to sleep. I hit the vape pen enough. I'm unconscious in 3 minutes, and that's fine. Um, man, I got nothing. I believe that's supposed to say lenticular flicker card. Does not look like the word flicker, though. Very poor font choice. Yeah, it's not what I read it as. Kate's like, no, it's perfect. It's perfect. What you've shown me is perfect. Oh, you almost got me, Kate. You almost baited me into it. I'm going to clap for you. Ha. I had it right on the tip of my tongue. I was ready to let it loose. And then I remembered, not my channel. Oh. I'm going to text it to you, though, Kate. Well, it's just a joke I can't say out loud. Oh, please, Hellbolt. Do not ask, just promote. I honestly don't exactly know what we're trading. I don't have any idea what's going on right now. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on right now. Oh my goodness! Kevin P. West is here! Hey, Kevin P. West! How are you doing? KP, there is, listen. I believe something from you is coming soon, which is awesome. Kate got me thinking about Halloween already. So I already am in the mood for Halloween after Kate sent me some photos of comic books and toys. So I already have ideas for 5 months from now. Just saying. Yeah, Doug, but how many of them can we do? I imagine part of the conversation was stuff not eligible for this site. You know what I'm going to have to do, Doug? I'm going to have to bring back my site, and then we'll be able to sell non-branded DCD Collect stuff that is of a different nature on my site, and specifically DCD Collects branded stuff on this site. Oh, super burn by Doug! Kate, did you use all your phone data doing that? Wow. Burn. Because it would take all your data to send in pictures of all your toys, get it? Blind Cat got it. That hurts. Blind's out here catching inferred strays. Oh, we love you. We love you, Denny. Don't ever feel bad. What up, Lowe's? Hey, man, family's important. Family is arguably the most important thing. Already 5 years. So there is a very famous photorealistic painter named, his last name is Fries. AJ Fries? want to say it's AJ Freese. It is AJ. That's what I thought. So AJ is somebody I used to hang out with in Buffalo. I'm going to see if I can show any of his stuff on here. Okay, I can. Oh, wow. Why isn't that? That's weird. Let's try this again. So AJ is amazing. And I have to take it, I can't show you all of his work because some of the work he does is very racy. Not racy, that's not the term I wanted to use. Not in the way that you would infer it. It is spicy. Some of the work he does is spicy. Here's a great piece he did. No, not even, Kate. That's a painting. Now, his work is, obviously, as you can tell, he's a fine artist. He's sensationally expensive, as he should be. But he was a local, and he and I spent many a night at JP Bullfeathers, having a scotch or two, talking about art and life, and I didn't realize how big of a big deal he was until he started like showing me some of his work and then telling me that like one painting buys a car, and I was like, oh, well, that's pretty impressive. In the off season, when in the summer, he paints in the winter, and he in the summer, he sells French fries. He has a French fry cart. And he does gourmet French fries with like exotic dips and stuff. So he says in the summer, I'm AJ Fries. In the winter, I'm AJ Freeze. AJ's worth a follow. Some of it is not safe for work. He uses swear words. He also did this awesome series, excuse me, where he inserted, that's inserted is the wrong word. Embedded, hid adult toys in the background of his work. It was intentional. It was to, oh, this is one of my favorites he did. Adios, Doug. Oh, potty mouth. Sorry about that. There's some swearing in this one. My bad. See if I can find one. I can't. Yeah, that's about the end of the stuff I can show. But if you want to follow him, AJ, it's spelled Fries. Um, go for it. He's awesome. Let me see if I can find. See if he has a shop. He does not have a shop. Yeah, you can't buy his stuff. It's all in. It's all in famous places. Okay. He did a really cool one. It was a sink drain with bubbles all around the edge, and you. He had brought it with him as a and it was a gift for the owner of the establishment, who was a very wealthy person. Um, and when he brought it in, it was like this big. And I swear I could not see a single stroke on it. Like there was not a single brush stroke, and it was just unbelievable the detail. And he said some of the bubble lines were literally a three-haired brush that he would, and the hairs were really really long, and he would just get it all filled with paint, and it would almost be like a pinstriper. You would have one shot at getting that curved line correct, and that was it. It was awesome. Scuba laying that banhammer. Get him. Get him. Do toys still take batteries, or is everything rechargeable now? Yeah. What Sapporo said. I miss the old school days where they were run on gas and you had to pull start them. Those are the good ones. Two hands. Oh, not illegal in California anymore? Yeah, well, they lifted the they lifted the ban on gas cars. That was thrown out. Those have all been overturned, Money Mitch. Yeah, Zapporos. Yeah, I believe the automobile one was declared unconstitutional somehow. Um, I mean, let's be real. The Board of Education is gone. They're about to get rid of FEMA. They said they're going to take out FEMA. Um, the EPA is not actually the EPA. So pretty much most rules are going to be thrown out the door. Oh yeah. Dangle, it is the I know KP. Trust me, you and I are on the same page. Most people here are on the same page. But I'm not going to dive into further parts of it. I am now simply stating truths, sad truths, in my opinion. But the previous statements were actual truths. Um, Dangle, you got the Scotty Young dual signed Virgin variant. All right, KP. It's amazing that Fox Entertainment is getting people into the government. Because if you recall, they were forced to say in court under oath that they're not a news network. Most people choose to ignore that, but Fox was required in court to say they are not a news network and they are an entertainment service. You can actually go to that lawsuit and see them say that they are not a news network out of their own mouths. They are an entertainment service. Offering up the X-Men. I'll show you the X-Men. Yeah, Sapphoros is like, I'm not even going to go there. Oy. This one. The one where Mystique clearly had a baby 2 months ago. Oh, I get it, Hellbolt. As the father of an autistic child, I know. Oh, yeah, KP, you should be nervous, man. And I'm not saying that to be a fearmonger. I'm saying absolutely. Anybody who's retiring in the next 10 years should be worried. Thankfully, it looks like this may just be a speed bump and a lot of it can be reversed in the future. But, I mean, how long is it going to take to undo some stuff? Yeah, BK, absolutely. Yeah. And listen, this is not a political conversation as far as right versus left. This is a policy conversation. Um, it's signed by David Nakayama. This isn't a right versus left argument. I want to make it perfectly clear. We're not debating GOP and Dems here. We are simply discussing government policies that are currently in effect and are being placed into effect. So I don't want anyone to turn this into a party politics conversation, because it's not. This is a policy. It is right versus wrong. Uh, these are policies that are affecting us, regardless who has written them. Um, but yeah, no, there's the policies that are in place, and some of the people that are making the policies don't seem to be well read on what it is to be autistic, and how autism works, and how previous studies extensively have been done about the cause of autism, and they did not find causes that are similar to the ones that they're attempting to link currently. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, Dangle is. You have every right to be terrified, bud. Um, Here's what I can say. Thankfully, we're currently in California because California has already set a budget for when the state funding for special needs people is dissolved, which it will be this year. They've already scraped together the amount it would take to continue all services. So being in California, and I know a lot of people snicker when I say California. I was a New Yorker, am still a New Yorker at heart. Trust me, I never thought I would live in California either. But being here right now is pretty important to our family and our family's needs. So we're actually very fortunate to be here right now because James's education and James's state-funded things will not go away. So, thank heavens for 7-Eleven. Um, Trying to think. I love that the Pope is from Chicago. I love that the first American Pope is from Chi-Town. I think that's great. I'm not Roman Catholic. I was born in a Roman Catholic household, though. So I know what it is to be Roman Catholic. So I can speak with knowledge and come from a non ignorant place. I don't approve of most organized religions as a whole, and that's not a knock. It doesn't work for me. But I think having an American be elected pope is going to be a very big deal for the future of the Roman Catholic Church. I think it's a good shakeup. If you noticed, it was a very quick vote, and he was put in fast. The last couple of papacies were not that quick. Day 2 is a very quick turnaround. So apparently a lot of people agreed that it was time for a different direction. Hi, matey. We've been live for 53 minutes.
Nice.
Your movie's over, too.
Nice.
He was out catching some sun. They're trying to get better. I'm trying to do. Yeah, it's not an easy feat. I concur. So David charged $25 for a cig. Scotty charged 10 for a cig in 2023. Yeah, Scotty is fairly easy to get. He's prolific right now. I don't know. I don't know what he got it for, so that's a good question. Foils are typically around the $40 mark. I believe the Nakayama is probably, I don't know, maybe it might be a $20 difference. It is Scotty Young and I believe Zeb Wells. I forgot there's a second SIG, so it's probably a $10 difference. Fairly negligible. it's Stephanie Phillips. Stephanie Phillips was the other signer. I have no idea what she charges. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't know who she is. Yeah, truth be told, there's only literally a $10 to $15 difference, considering it's dual signed. Even if you lowballed that everybody signs, for 10, $15, it's like a $10 difference. Maybe 15 on the higher end of the change. $5, well, there you go. So there you go. She's not even $10. So yeah, I'd say a $15 difference. Nothing substantial. Let me look. Yum, yummy. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Ugh. Yeah, it's a Boros. In the grand scheme of things, it's a negligible difference. Oh, and actually, it's a lot closer than you think. That's not a foil. That is a standard. So actually, it's a fairly even trade. I thought it was foil too. Yep, because you know why? It's because all the Nakayamas were foil except that one. Oh, dope. I like it. Salute. Hey, buddy, you can turn the TV back on. It's okay. All, all I did was turn it down to 13. I usually tell James 13 is the volume limit. No, it's fine. You are no less than James.
That's a lie. First time you ever lied to me.
I've known you longer. Hey, no swearing on my channel. All right, adios, Money Mitch. Love you, brother. I'll see you on Wednesday. Was there anything else I was supposed to do today? I got indigestion. Yucky. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna make homemade chicken nuggets
Mm.
for dinner. What do you think?
I'm fine with that.
Okay. I can make you chicken strips if you prefer. No? Nuggies? Okay. We'll do nuggies and either fries or tots. We'll make it a dipping dinner. Different hot sauces. And some famous Dave's barbecue.
Perfect.
The old devil spit.
Mhm.
That's right, chicky nuggies. Honestly, BK, I could make them dino nuggies. I could shape them into dinosaurs if I had the time. I would need a better paring knife. Gonna toss them in sauce and call them boneless wings? Hey, Saporos forgets that we're from Buffalo. That's excellent. That's right. They are they are chicken nuggets. We when people say, "Would you like some boneless wings?" We just kind of look at them like, "Oh God, stop it, stop it! They're chicken nuggets. They're adult chicken nuggets." Honestly, Dangle, the reason I greenlight all of the trades is I actually make sure something is not one-sided. He's like, I know you're from Buffalo. It's exactly why I said it. There you go. So it was funny. So Mrs. The Breaker was was home today, and she was asking Nate, "Hey, nasty Nate," she said. They have a Wingstop here. Do you want to get Wingstop? And I'm like, what? What? Wingstop? Oh, KP, it is the best. The best. No, Tangle, I haven't done anything tonight. Um, and then she said, what else did she say that was like freaking ridiculous?
Buffalo chicken sandwich.
Oh, she's like, hey, you should make some buffalo chicken sandwiches tonight. I was like, Melissa, he's from Buffalo. He doesn't want a buffalo chicken sandwich. He wants something with avocado on it. Arugula. He wants tri-tip. We still haven't gotten you a tri-tip sandwich, have we?
No.
God, we suck.
It's okay.
All right. You ain't leaving without a tri-tip sandwich. Preferably from Finney's.
Perfect.
How hot is Devil Spit? Listen, it's hot enough. It's really flavorful. It's not hot like you're gonna hurt yourself hot. It's super flavorful. It is, I believe, my favorite barbecue sauce on planet Earth. Yeah, Famous Dave's Devil Spit. I'll show you a picture of the bottle. No, you're not. No. I'm in California. You can't make me do it. This is it. It's really good. It doesn't tell me what peppers are in it. Oh, here we go. Oh, it just says spices. Yeah, they're getting away with just spices. Coffee! Wow, it has coffee in it! No, Jimmy's home with Mrs. the Breaker. Nasty Nate is here. Wow, it has coffee in it. That is interesting. I wonder if that gives it a caffeine content then.
The coffee accented
Yeah,
in the
it does. Interesting. Usually, you would have to disclose caffeine content then. Hmm. I wonder if we got a class action suit. Anybody want to make some money? Anybody want to go in with me? Somebody grab a lawyer. It's delicious. It is flavorful. I love it. I pick up a bottle anytime I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna be doing like nuggets or chicken strips. And it's like, oh, I gotta get some Famous Dave's. There's some in the fridge right now. It's good. It's good. What is the good barbecue place we have by us? Is it Dinosaur?
it's okay.
One-Eyed Jack's is in Lockport. That place is really good if it's still around.
There's a new place
Okay, I wouldn't know about it.
in Buffalo that you need to go when you're in Buffalo.
Okay, I'll be in Buffalo at the end of June.
It is called, I want to make sure the name is correct.
It's called I Want to Make Sure the Name is Correct. That is a long name for a restaurant.
Southern Junction.
Southern Junction.
It was on the Food Network.
It was on the Food Network.
Because he does a mix of like a Korean Thai like barbecue in it too.
What's Southern about Korean and Thai?
He mixes it all together. That's the junction part.
Oh, okay, that is the Junction part. So it's Southern barbecue, and the Junction is Asia. So what you're telling me is that Asian fusion barbecue.
No.
No?
You just don't get it.
I don't. I don't want to see a picture of a wiener. Oh, it's food.
Your eyesight's very poor.
No, my eyesight's really good. I'm nearsighted. That actually looks really good.
Yeah. It is really good.
Rib, flat iron steak, a little baba curry,
Mm-hmm.
cornbread.
Does briskets too.
Okay,
You have to be at the door, like at opening. Otherwise, you have to wait the whole block.
here's my issue. Dangle's Porch probably does. Scoobs. I used to rub coffee as a small girl. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was being, a jerk face. Oh, I need you to break into your phone. It zoned out, and I don't have the proper mushroom imprint. Okay. Here's my issue. Because I lived in the South. That's not cornbread. Corn muffin is not cornbread. Cornbread comes from a giant pan that is baked. It is in a giant cookie sheet size thing. And you cut it, and then after you cut it, you pan fry it again with butter. That is a wiener. But it's a different kind of wiener.
So you need to go there.
So I'm okay with everything in this photo. Is that poutine on the mac and cheese, or is it just gravy?
I have no idea.
Hey, Sapporos, listen, what I'm about to say is Gonna sound ridiculous from a human being that looks like I do, but I do know a thing or two about soul food. My nightclub during the day was a soul food restaurant. And the owner, she was a lovely lady. Her son was a running back for the Bills. Um, she would always tell me, and I'm not gonna do an impersonation of her because that would be I don't know what's acceptable anymore. But I will quote her in saying, "Boy, you are too skinny. Let me fix you a plate." Every day I come in, she look at me, "Boy, you are too skinny. Let me fix you a plate." And it would be cornbread. It would be ham hock, short ribs. Yeah, I know what all that is. It was collard greens with that bacon grease and grizzle in it. Some little bit of bacon fat in there. Um, yeah, and a glass of water because she knew I was going to dehydrate myself that night. But she showed me how cornbread is supposed to be made. She goes, "Honey, if that cornbread is in a bun," she goes, "just throw it out." She goes, "If it isn't a block like this, and if it ain't pan fried, it ain't good." And that's all I know about cornbread is it ain't pan fried, it ain't good. Do I have a problem with my cholesterol? Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. I have a cholesterol problem. Uh, but I know good cornbread, and that's all I have to say about that. Why does everybody want Justin Fields all of a sudden? When I held on to Justin Fields for 2 years when he sucked, and now that he's on the Jets, everybody wants Justin Fields. I don't want to give up Justin Fields. What if we have low standard? Hey, Dangle, if you have low standards, that's on you. You can eat any cornbread you want. All right, Dangle, am I cracking this one? Are we seeing if that heat is back from 2 days ago? We started off good. Going with the hot hand? I won't tell him that. What are we feeling here? You got a number? You like numbers? I got a number. Nasty Nate, I need you to pick a box.
Which one?
It's over here. Yeah, pick it. Piece of the Past 1800s 2024 Kaleidoscope Edition. Dangle knows that's not getting through. All right, let's do this. Let's get some ink. Or a nice redemption. Boy, a redemption would be nice. Let's do this the old school way. All right, good luck. Well now. Dangle, how about that? I feel like that's the start we need. Carnegie Deli guy. That's right. The old Carnegie Deli. That's a great start. Let's build upon that. And back to poop. I mean, they all can't be good. They gotta give you a one downer. All right, last pack. Oh, Chuck Dickens. Hey now, listen, all things considered, this was a very good box. Good job, Nate.
That's right.
You succeeded. There you go. Excuse me. There it is, man. Yeah. You're welcome. All right, reminds me of something I got to do real quick. Definitely not getting any ink. Sorry, I'm just remembering I got to fix an invoice from yesterday, and if I don't do it right this moment, I will forget. All right, there we go. Done. Now I won't get in trouble. I mean, I'll still get in trouble, but it'll be for something different. All this dead air is really good. Right? The dead air, the static. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm aware. I'm aware I'm supposed to be filling the void. I'm aware dead air kills streams and radio. But that's what happens when, 7 people that are, 4 of which are in the chat right now, are texting me on my private phone about stuff that they can't say in the stream because the other people, they're just talking nasty about other people in the stream and pretending that they like them in person. Oh, no kidding. Yep. Yeah. Oh, I know, Scoobs. Yep. So I was like, wow, how rude. Well, I'm sorry. Listen, I wasn't going to list the names of the people that you were S-talking, Sapphoros. So, I mean, I protected you there. You're looking for TMNT? 2 weeks you're going to have to wait, Blind Cat. 2 weeks. Oh, Carlos, I don't think anybody has a bad thing to say about you. DC, I read part of an actual book for the first time in like 1 to 2 years yesterday. I listen to all my books. Oy vey. What do you say, Nate?
Say what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bret Hart's autobiography, about 120 to 130 pages in. I like Bret Hart. Bret Hart was the Hart family is arguably one of the most important families in wrestling, not named the McMahons. Unfortunately, the McMahons are more notorious than they are famous these days. But you almost don't have a giant swath of fighters without the Hart family. Now you could easily argue the Rock's family is there as well, all the cousins and nephews and uncles and grandfathers. Um, but the Harts are right up there. Stu and the family, right up there. Yeah, yeah, yep. Calgary was the hot spot. Stu trained more people than you realize. In the dungeon. I do not know why Jim Neidhart was nicknamed the Anvil. He threw an anvil 22 feet. My goodness, if anybody knows, anvils are typically about 80 pounds. There are different sized anvils depending on what you're doing. Anvils are a pounded steel or iron, depending on what you're doing. They are excessively heavy because they have to take a beating and they have to not move. He did shot put in college? I bet he did. Very awkward, yeah. I imagine if you can get your hand under it like this, like a shot put, which ties into what Sapouros is saying, the trick is getting it lifted and then getting it like this in order to get the push in. But yeah, it's not going to fly well. It's definitely going to nose down unless you throw it upside down. And even then, that's ridiculous. That's like throwing a refrigerator 22 feet. Who is there? Was Mick Foley and who am I going to see next weekend? I'm going to see Mick and I'm going to see I forgot his name. Davy Boy Smith, the brother-in-law, married into the Hart family. I bet Little John from the Men in Tights could be. Don't let the name fool you. Booker T, that's who it is. Booker T and Mick Foley will be there next weekend. So will Mickey James. Oh, and Saraya. I have a Mick Foley auto. He signed a bunch of stuff for us for free because we were awesome. True story, we were. Still are a little bit. Who else is going to be there? I think those are the only 3 wrestlers. 4 wrestlers. Yeah, it's just those 4. He was charging $80 in Vegas. Did you know that Mick Foley was charging $80 for a cig in Vegas? Yeah. We paid what? $25 for the ticket?
To watch him.
To watch him do comedy, and then he signed a bunch of stuff for free. Because we were awesome. And well, no, we had to buy the poster, right? Didn't we have to pay $15 for the poster? Or was it $10 for the poster?
Yeah, it was like a donation.
It was a donation, yeah.
Poster,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, it's almost like I was on the ground floor or something.
We lucked out.
Yeah. Do you have my Mick poster, or do I have my Mick poster?
I believe I do.
I thought I saw it recently. Well, we had two signed things. You got something signed, and I got something signed. Are you sure it's not yours?
I think yours. I don't think I got something signed.
Really?
I don't know. I'd have to look at it.
Mm.
I'd probably kept them all together.
Yeah, yeah. Stone Cold versus Booker T in the grocery store? Nope, I'll have to look at it.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Attitude Era.
Cena was charging $200 for his cig in Dallas. Hey, Crystal, Juan, and baby, we're talking about wrestling, so, you know, nothing you'd be interested in. Cena at WrestleMania was charging $350. Mick is $60 at the con coming up. That's a Mick thing to charge. $60. It's a small venue. I'm sure he upcharges for particular items like belts. Hey, my meet and greet with Cena was $175, I think. It wasn't much of a meet and greet, it was just a photo. I forced a meet and greet. Goodness gracious. Yeah, and his price doubled since the last time I saw him. Tara Reid is 50. Poor Tara. Dango, we'll talk off stream. Oh, he wouldn't sign at WrestleMania? Listen, this is a true story. A lot of famous people outside of the comic book industry, a lot of famous people, television, TV, movie, aren't signing things because people are flipping them. So they're charging a lot so people don't flip them. And it makes sense. If you want the picture and you want the autograph, you pay for it and it's yours and you keep it. I get it. I understand why. But a lot of people have stopped signing because of the market and will only sign for if you, like, I'll sign it if I can put your name on it. What's your name? And if you don't say, oh, I don't want my name on it, then like, well, I'm not going to sign it. I've seen a couple of instances. Giancarlo Stanton was doing that. I think TMZ. And he's like, well, what's your name? He's like, oh, I just want the signature. He's like, I'm not signing it then. And somebody else is like, Mark, my name is Mark. And he's like, to Mark, Giancarlo. Dave Grohl's same way. Yep. Yeah, Rhea is hot. She's, I mean, figuratively and literally. Absolutely. An auto from her for 120 is actually not crazy. Yeah, Dave Grohl stopped signing. He will only do it for charities now. Yep. He'll sign for kids, but he asks the kid what their name is. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. I'm at the age and collecting level that most of the stuff that I'm personally getting signed for myself, I want them to put my name on it. I literally have a gaggle of things that are to David or to DC because I'm not getting rid of them. The stuff for you guys is different. A good portion of the people we approach for remarks and signatures knows what we do with them. I explain to them, hey, we put together art breaks that have, established artists and less established artists, and we mix them together so that, everybody wins. And oftentimes they're like, oh, that's why we get the hookups. That's why you'll see a lot of our prices are less than what the price is for them to do it, or even. We'll have a book that's $100 and they're charging $125 at a con. That's insane. I guess he would be my cousin. My cousin Andy was on Stone Cold's reality show. He was a fitness guy. He competed. Hayward signs it, smears it. Why'd you do that? Well, so you can't sell it. It was Stone Cold's show was Broken Skull Challenge. Broken Skull Challenge. Andy's a firefighter. Let me see if I can find a picture of Andy. Here we go. I could get on the MS James. I'm trying to get on SMS. It's worth it. I get to chat with them. Huh. Stop. How does this? There we go. Okay. Different idea. There we go. The guy on the left is my cousin. Andy Santiago. Firefighter. I think he's actually a lieutenant now. Still going to have a beer with him at El Segundo. First releases beer. Got a signed poster. Nice. $100 for a signed poster and 2 beers? I'm in. Hell yeah. You do have a Star Wars script. I wonder where you got it from. You know, Doug has an original script, like a legit one. It's in the room next door. It's pretty insane. All right, folks. We're gonna wrap it up. Oh, Rebel Art. First of all, what's up, man? How are you doing? You have a script from the commercial where they say, give it to Mikey, he'll eat anything. Oh, Life Cereal. Life Cereal. I remember those. When is the con in Vegas? You'd have to ask Doug. Or you'd have to ask Denny. June 20th to the 23rd. Okay. I mean, technically I could go. I just have to cancel my show. Nobody wants that, though. Blind Cat, how far away from you, how far away from the venue are you? $20? Man, I might have to I might have to ask about setting up a tent in your yard. You just have to hose me off with the garden hose. That's it. Hotel's only $70. Even I have $70 and I'm California poor. The hotel where it's at? And is that just for, you're piquing my interest too. Boy, wouldn't it be crazy if Kate, Blind Cat, Dangle, and DC were all in the same place at the same time? I think the roof would blow off the joint. We're going to be there Friday evening. We have to set up at 2 o'clock. And then we will be there Saturday and Sunday. I think we're having dinner on Friday with a very good friend of ours. She will be there for Saturday. She will be arriving pretty late on Friday because she has to work. She will be there Saturday. I believe she's going home Saturday night or Sunday morning. But they will not be there for Sunday. Just Nathan and I will be both days. She is a tequila lady, it's true. Oh no. I have an idea where this might be going. And we drink tequila straight. It is straight. I drink room temperature tequila because I'm a savage. But she does prefer to ice hers. I like room temperature everything. Lee's doing the con in Vegas too? Oh, you guys are killing me. This could be like the ultimate unofficial meetup.
I've only been to Vegas for 6 hours.
I went for Dad's wedding. You weren't invited.
Nope.
Yeah, he doesn't like you as much as he likes me.
Definitely not.
Or at least back then. Now I think he likes you more than me.
My name is still Nate.
Yeah. Narhan. So Nathan was in a movie. This is a true story. Nathan was in a movie called Best Men's Holiday.
Best Man's Holiday.
With Taye Diggs.
Yep.
Morris Chestnut.
And
The crazy guy. Sibby Dibbly. Baba Lubaloo. Semalama Ding Dong. Howard. Terrence Howard. Yeah, so Nate was in a movie with Terrence Howard, Morris Chestnut, Taye Diggs, and a bunch of beautiful ladies. The ladies were not on set. And they shot part of the film in Buffalo in July. June? July.
It was July.
July. But it had to be a winter game. So they had everybody in July wearing coats and hats and gloves.
I had a pea coat.
You had a pea coat on, my pea coat, right? Yeah. So technically my jacket is in the movie. And Nathan, his voice made the final film, even though he was not credited. Technically, he should have been credited, but it was an unwritten line. It was an ad lib. And you were in it for a solid 2 seconds?
There's actually a couple of shots of me.
A couple shots. So maybe 5 seconds total?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
12 hours.
Yeah, he was a 12-hour shoot. And they paid him money.
Yep.
$125?
It was supposed to be 125 after taxes, $90.
$90 after taxes. And he gets his check, and they spelled his name Narhan. Narhan. He went to the bank, and they wouldn't cash the check.
I had to sign it
both names.
He had to sign it Narhan, and then Nathan. So now the ongoing joke is his stage name is Narhan.
I gotta
Narhan.
tell you. Then
Yeah.
I just got something in the mail like 5 months ago
Yeah.
saying that whatever association that was part of,
Yeah.
some of the information could have been leaked out.
Yeah.
And if you want to pursue for like, if you're worried about it, contact this. If you want money, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I just looked and I go, well, Narhan's protected because I don't have to worry about it. Narhan's lock, key, and bolt, baby.
Narhan is getting his identity stolen. You're fine though.
I'm good. Narhan's sorry. Oh, man. Sucks to be that guy.
Oh man. Oh, that's right, Sapporo's. I forgot you live there now. Yeah, you live there. My bad. Oh. It would be the hangover, Dangle. Especially if I'm not there with Mrs. the Breaker. 100 degrees? I'm fine with that, Sapporos. I went camping in Florida. All like I said, just give me a hose. Hose me down once a day. Well, if it's 100, you have to hose me down twice a day. I'm good. Hey, when is your golf tournament?
June
June what?
5th, I think, to the 8th.
What are you doing June 20th to the 3rd? 23rd.
I'm not sure.
You should go to Vegas. Apparently there's a con there. It's going to be amazing. Apparently it's $70 a night for the hotel.
Whose hotel?
The good one. And prostitution's legal, so you may actually make money.
Well, in that case, I can get my hotel for free.
Yeah,
All
more than likely.
right.
I wonder if they pay by the job or pay by the pound.
Then I'm good.
Yeah. Mrs. the Breaker just said you better watch yourself.
What do I do?
I don't know. She's yelling at you, though. UFC will be in KC that weekend? Well, that doesn't help you if you're going to be in Vegas.
Ooh, is that?
It's not in Vegas. It's near Vegas. It's near Vegas.
Is that Money's fight? Sugar Sean O'Malley?
Probably. I know Sugar Sean's fighting soon. Hey Mel, so at the end of June, there is oh, I get it. Pimping out Nathan is not legal in Vegas, just outside Vegas. Okay. So then he can make his money and then Uber to the hotel. It's part of the bill. You have to send for his services, and you have to
There's a dry
his transportation.
Narhan fee.
And for Labor Day is Kala in Vegas. What's Kala? Oh, that's right. Mrs. the Breaker is going to be in Vegas in 2 weeks. Jamal Hill and Khalil Roundtree. Isn't Roundtree the one that does all the steroids? That's right. That's right. Blind Cat. Instead of Hell on Wheels. Well, I don't know when Labor Day is. Like The hell? You expect? I don't even. I don't know anything.
Nowhere White's
When's Labor Day?
September.
September? See, I don't know. Listen, folks. If I didn't have a voice, I'd probably be homeless. Ooh, Mrs. the Breaker, Crystal has a question for you. Should go to Vegas.
For now.
No, in June.
Oh.
Tell Mom it's important.
Why would I tell Mom?
Mom, it's really important. Fund my Vegas trip.
I would just buy it.
I know, but I'm probably going to ask Mom to fund mine. Mom, I got to go to Vegas.
To buy one, get one.
Yeah. Me and Nate got to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
It's for work.
Yeah. Well, I'm not lying.
Black is delicious. I think you meant Blanco. I don't know. Mrs. Breaker, I think you and I have to have a conversation when I get home. Blind Cat is like, I just keep thinking of swingers every time. Vegas, baby, Vegas, yeah. So money.
For you said for Hangover.
Swingers.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Hangover.
You're so money. You're so money, baby, and you don't even know. So money. Listen, I've had this conversation with Mrs. the Breaker before. It is. Thank you. Thank you for gifting Mrs. the Breaker a sub to her husband's channel. I appreciate that. In the same way that Kate does not sub to Blind Cat, Mrs. the Breaker does not sub to me. It is a wife thing. It's how we roll. But thank you, Dangle. Now she is one up on Kate. I know Kate's not here to defend herself. She's doing a horror show, a horror stream. But it's true.
It's a gift.
Saporos, you are now subbed. Thanks, Dangle. She's not, but please talk the Scheisse.
It's a gift.
Blind Cat, you're now subbed thanks to Dangle Lang. Oh, did she, Oprah vibes. I thought she said she had a 6:30 stream. Did she just blow them off? What are we even doing, guys? Just hanging out, man. And apparently you're the only one that cares about subs. What did you call her? Oh, she is playing. Okay. All right, I was going to say, I knew she was not listening. She's busy doing something important. Ooh. Yeah. All right, dude. So listen, Mrs. the Breaker and Jimmy the Breaker apparently had dinner without us, because that's a thing. So you and I are to fend for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe the Peppermint Rhino has steaks.
Mm-hmm. I also heard there's a great place in Vegas.
Yeah. Okay. We're probably gonna go to the Rhino for steaks. I heard the steaks are cheap. Oh, Crystal, you are so kind. Thank you. Dangle hooking up KP as well. Oh, I'm sorry, Spearmint Rhino. Peppermints is the place in Canada, right? Mints and peppermints.
I want more,
Spearmint Rhino is the one that's here.
and I know I shouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
Oh, you just
Thanks,
got
KP. I needed that.
dangled.
BK's like, yeah, it's here too. I wouldn't either though. I know. Oh, trust me. I worked there. In one blanket. I know. I would never eat there, let alone go in there. No, but real talk. We should probably wrap the show because now Nasty Nate and I have to forage for food, and places are going to start closing. Do you know what you want to eat? All right. You know the zoo is close by. I can probably get an ape patty.
Go to the zoo, flip off the monkeys.
I wouldn't. They're very accurate. Very accurate. So you have to flip them off and then dodge, and then you get free food. I heard it burns really well. It makes a good fuel in an emergency. Or was it elephant poo? No, it's elephant poo that burns really well because it's mostly straw. Yeah.
Sorry I asked.
Well, I'm just telling you the survival stuff I've learned. Mel's like, Nasty Nate? She don't know. She's never met Nasty Nate. Ew, boy. Take advantage of the boys' time. Steaks and shots, baby. I know, right? Steaks and shots.
Always good.
Yeah. Could probably take you to Finney's for that tri-tip sandwich now. I'm thinking because the taco place is closed. The burger place is closed. I think Finney's would be really the only real thing that's under $50 a plate in this area that I could get. Yeah, all right, we're going to go eat. That's Mr. Nasty Nate. Blind Cat, Santa Barbara is an old person town. Santa Barbara is very elderly, and I say that with truth. There is also a lot of expensive stuff here, so the things that are open, I can't afford. But Finney's, I know I can afford and is open late. The good, like the taco place, so Blind Cat, we are on, it's basically, the area that I drive through to go home is a beachfront community. So most of the beachfront closes at dark because nobody's on the beach at dark. So they open early and they close early because if nobody's on the beach, who's going to their establishments? But there are clusters of places that are open later that are away from the beach. But they're typically a little bit more expensive because we are in Santa Barbara and it's expensive to be here. But there is a couple of places. Like St. Pete Elderly, no, it's not that bad. KP, it's not St. Pete bad. It's Friday night at 8 and it's Nasty Nate's turn to buy. But there's a lot of places that do shutter early because it's a beach community. But I know Finney's is a good spot. They have really good tater tots. And they brew their own beer, like 40 of them. So we'll probably end up going to Finney's. I just can't tell Mrs. the Breaker or Jimmy because they both like Finney's. Oh, Crystal posted the photo of there he is. Wow, it's so weird to see Steve Austin smiling. Oh wait, he was drinking. That's right. Stone Cold was probably hammered. Well, I mean, listen, in Crystal's presence, I smile too because she's awesome people. Juan, same with you. Rhea, same with you. The three of you make me smile. So I get it. I get it. And he was also probably half in the bag. No Banana Man is walking around on 80-year-olds. So Santa Barbara has a couple of colleges here. SBCC and UCSB are here. So when class is in session, the beaches are populated with co-eds. When college is not in session, there are some low-hanging fruit banana hammocks out there in the sand. But there are during school a tremendous number of co-eds. All right, let's go. Ready?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna tell them goodbye then.
Okay.
Yes, in SF they go sons behind. We call it what is it? Winnie the Poohing?
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Poohing or Donald Ducking?
Yeah.
I have another term that we use in California, specifically at Burning Man, but I'm not allowed to say it on camera. It rhymes with shirt flocking. I think we should end on that note. I think it's a solid spot to stop when we get into Winnie the Poohing and Donald Ducking. I think that's where we go.
Either where it begins or where it ends.
It's either the start of something new or the end of something old. Or a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Hey, it depends on what you like. Folks, I love each and every one of you. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and we can do this again next week. Remember, I'm probably only going to be live on Wednesday, so tune in to find out what we have going, get a preview and some pre-orders in for the con. That's right, rhymes with that, Dangle. I love you all. Take care, be safe, and I will see you next week.